This is your VUTV 15 weather update. I'm Konnor Stump, your productions director here at the VUTV studios. Let's take a look now at your Saturday, November 12th headlines. We do in fact have snow on the way. Flurries are expected tonight, but our big chance of snow will be actually on Tuesday when you might see some of it stick around on the ground. Another thing that's happening is that there will be little sun poking through those clouds as they are going to be dominating the forecast. And don't count those wind chills out. They may seem small, but they'll definitely play a big impact. Tonight we're dropping down to 27 degrees with a few flurries in the area, mostly off to our east. But tomorrow we'll warm up to the 40s, and then you'll see that wind chill start to play a factor. Currently in the Valpo, we have that 35 degrees and cooling as the sun sets. You have this big pocket of cold air sitting over the Midwest and central United States up to Canada, where the Arctic air will be pushing its way down. In the day, we'll have the sun out to help bounce that flow, but that's going to dominate at night. And then that's why we're going to get cooler as the week progresses, because the sun will not be able to warm as much as the temperature that's being evected into our region. Our future temperatures is expected to be in the lower 30s, touching the freezing point as the sun sets, and then we'll warm back up to the 40s and then cool back down. And then as you can see on Monday, we'll be back up into those 40s, but that will be the last day this week that we will see those 40s, as mostly it's going to be getting cooler, progressively cooler as this week progresses. The system, currently that cyclone is moving off. There's a little bit of wind coming off the lake into South Bend, as you can see, but mostly that is going to start to die down on Sunday before the next system reaches us on Monday into Tuesday, bringing us that snow chance. So in the last 24 hours, we've seen a total 10-degree drop here in Valpo and much of the area. So it is definitely getting cooler, as you might notice. The system cyclone is going to move off to the northeast. The winds behind it flowing from the northeast is pushing that cooler air down into our area, and that's where we're going to see some of that lake effect snow happen, especially on the eastern side of Lake Michigan from the wind direction. We might see those few flurries pop up in Valpo. But if we take a look at our future radar, that system is bringing in a little bit of snow on the eastern side of Lake Michigan, but that should be able to clear out, and it won't affect Valpo much. It will clear out by Sunday before we get the second system moving into area that is going to bring that moisture that might help bring precipitation in the form of snow. And on Tuesday, as you might see, the snow chances are uncertain of how much we will receive, but we are expecting some snowfall, a quarter of an inch there in South Bend the next day. But the snowfall, we might see about 1.5 inches lake effect snow in the eastern part of Indiana into Ohio and Michigan. And then, of course, on Tuesday, we're uncertain right now what the numbers will be with snow, but we do know we will be impacted by that system. Currently, the rainfall in the next few days in the United States, mostly concentrated in the east because the cold air dome in the central United States is kind of capping the potential for precipitation. Sunday and Monday, those temperatures are going to be the warmest you'll see as we progressively get cooler. That snow chance on Tuesday, we'll see what actually happens. And then, of course, we'll be dropping down into the teens on Friday. Have a great one, Valpo.